In October of 2015, the Missouri National Guard stood up a brand new transportation unit, the 1231st, based out of Bridgeton, Missouri. In April of 2016, they moved into the old Bridgeton City Hall. The building was leased to the Missouri National Guard by the City of Bridgeton after it had sat vacant for several years. The Bridgeton Armory is also home to B Company of the 1st of the 138th Infantry Regiment.
This is actually a perfect place. I mean, being that it was a former government facility anyway, it has all the amenities that we would need, and as a dispatcher, I have office space. I don't have to be right up on the neck of someone else.
We have a lot of space. We've got a big gathering room that the soldiers can be in, and it's nice because it's not the standard armory.
The leadership of the 1231st had some challenges in starting a brand new unit.
So we pretty much started this from scratch. We had no equipment, we had no weapons, no vehicles, we had nothing.
Less than a year ago, there was only a few soldiers drilling here. We didn't have this armory and we didn't have any equipment.
And now we're proud to say that we have a brand new armory right here in St. Louis, that we have 121 soldiers on our books as of yet, and over 125 pieces of rolling stock.
We've got our equipment now, so now just trying to establish a battle rhythm, a training schedule to meet the requirements.
Attention!
One of the big reasons for establishing an armory in Bridgeton was to give current and new soldiers coming into the Guard an option to drill near their hometowns.
We're close in proximity to the city and many counties where everybody lives. We're close to colleges in the area where a lot of our soldiers attend.
It's a 30-minute drive as opposed to the former 2-hour drive I had to Marshall, Missouri, my previous unit.
It's always been at least a 2-hour drive for me to come to drill, so I really liked that I didn't have to miss work the night before drill. I didn't have to wake up 2-3 hours before I had to be there, so it's nice to be able to drill where I'm from.
Guardsmen are coming more from the urban areas and less from the rural areas of the state. The Missouri National Guard is responding to that shift by opening armories closer to the communities in which the soldiers live.
Having service members that live in the local area, that's the most important because it does impact our response time. If a state active duty or an emergency situation does arise, all my soldiers live local. Take about 30 minutes for most of them to get to the armory.
It brings a sense of comfort and security. I mean, any time you have a military component in a neighborhood, especially with the amount of things that are going on now, it should bring some sense of comfort, and I think that's what it does for this community here.
But we're also buying food on the local economy. We're getting catered meals from local businesses, and that's where we want to keep our money, is in the local mom and pop shops.
The more experienced soldiers in the 1231st are eager to work with the newer soldiers that have joined the unit fresh from basic training and advanced individual training.
Well, I'm excited to be a part of the brand new unit, just the fact that we can bring new soldiers in and actually mold them. Right now we got a few new soldiers in to our units, so we're just trying to get them familiarized with these vehicles. They are large, so navigating around turns and backing up, and it's just the most important thing we can do right now to make sure they're safe when they're out there in the roads.
Get them used to it, get them comfortable so they're not nervous. That way when we have, missions that we have to do, they're ready.
And these truck driving skills are something that the Guardsmen can use to advance their civilian careers.
When you're operating big vehicles like this, it's kind of intimidating. So I want to try to have them relax a little bit and just, take it easy. We definitely put safety first, and we want them to know that.
During a recent drill weekend, the Guardsmen performed preventive maintenance on their vehicles. That included a 360-degree inspection, checking fluid levels, looking for damage, and ensuring that all lights and signals were functioning.
We keep our vehicles up to par and make sure they're ready for any mission that comes along.
Everything has to be done right. Everything has to be in tip-top shape, so that way we have no problems on the road when we're doing a mission.
Having a transportation unit based out of an urban area can pose some challenges when it comes to soldiers keeping up with their driving skills.
There's an old neighborhood that no longer is occupied, so we're able to use those roads for driver's training. There's a lot of space and there's not a lot of traffic in that area to worry about.
The soldiers in the 1231st are aware that they are a part of Missouri National Guard history.
Yeah, the historic nature of it makes it even better because I know that when they take the unit picture, I'm part of the first class.
Being a part of that history is just something amazing and definitely, you know, something to be happy about.
I'm just happy to be a part of the unit, happy to be a part of the foundation. Feels great to be a part of something that's helping the nation.